Hello. I'm speaking so quiet because I know that there's people around and the walls are so thin. Basically, right now I'm doing some perception and cognition work, but I'm losing my mind. I'm so bored. So I'm gonna have a little break, and I was gonna go to the gym tonight, but it's dark and I'm tired and I'm cozy and my hair looks really nice. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go to the gym. So instead I thought I'll do a room tour before I go home for Christmas. At York we actually end term on the 3rd of December, so I'm technically done, but I'm staying for an extra week to finish off some work, hence the perception and cognition. Ugh, I'm so bored. As usual, it's editing Emma. Little disclaimer, I like my course, I love psychology, it's a really good course, but I don't like perception and cognition, and I didn't like my lecturer for the last 2 terms, which just made me like it even less. Like, it just doesn't interest me that much, and then when you don't have a lecturer that kind of makes you engage with it more, then it drags even more, and I had a lot of work to catch up on for a multitude of reasons, so that's why I'm being a negative Nelly, but it is a good course, and there have been modules that, sorry, I swallowed really loud then. There have been modules and stuff that I've enjoyed, so just a little FYI. Welcome to my room tour in the dark, because my room always looks a bit cuter when it's darker, because of all like the fairy lights and stuff. So yes, let's begin. I'm very excited to do this. I'm so excited to like force my living space on people. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so the first thing that you see when you walk in to my room is this is a radiator. And then there's a poster that my dad actually gave me. My dad gave me this because he has the same poster, so we've got little matching posters. And there's a name for this, but I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically like a life mantra thing. It's very positive, so whenever I walk out the door, I always see life is short. That seems to be the one that my eyes gravitate to, and sometimes that motivates you, and sometimes it just sets in a bit of a feeling of existentialism, so that's really great. I brought this, I got it from Amazon. I usually put my towel on it every morning so it can dry. That's, I don't know why you needed to know that. Next in the entryway, these are my coats. I have quite a lot of coats, but I think it's because I'm British, so I need like different coats for different, you know, weathers, and it is winter right now, so my go-to coats are this corduroy jacket, which isn't very seasonally appropriate, but it's so cute and it just goes with everything. I love corduroy, by the way. I think it's my favourite fabric. I just, oh, love it. Then I've got this corduroy coat, which is a bit more of a puffer jacket style. It's got a really fluffy hood. And then this coat, which I love more than life itself. I got it from a vintage store in Whitby, and it's from the 1960s. Hang my coats up again. Next in the entryway is my laundry bin. That's not very exciting, but it is quite a cute one. It says laundry on it in case you were confused. And then finally I have these static whiteboards. This one actually needs replacing because after a while they start to like lose their static cling, but you can stick them anywhere. Hello, was that English? You can stick them up anywhere. And yeah, so I've got a little whiteboard. I always have a to-do list on it. This is actually last week's to-do list, but yeah, keeps me organised. I love a good to-do list. I live for them. So yeah, there's that. And I think next we will do the main bedroom space. So these are cork boards. We have 2 of them at least in Halifax. I'm in Halifax Ensuite, and you get 2 of these cork boards painted white, which is quite nice. So on my cork board I put up this massive tapestry of plants. It's a bit false advertising because I don't really know a lot about plants, but and this really sweet girl who I've become friends with, she came in and she was like, oh, I love that. And I was like, I know nothing about anything to do with plants. I'm a bad vegetarian. Tapestry of plants. And then I have these fairy lights that have got little leaves on them, and they're gold, and they're battery powered because you're not really meant to have plug-in ones. And so they're really cute, and just kind of make it feel a bit more cozy. This hideous light, which is the main light, which makes me think of like ferries. Those are the vibes I'm getting from there. And then I have this Central Park poster, and I probably won't focus on it too long because there's a lot of pictures of like friends and family on there, but I surrounded it with like movies that I like and pictures and like the Metro card from when I went to New York and stuff, and then of course just ramming the fact that I like Friends down people's throat when they come in. It's so great. This is where the magic happens. So yeah, here's my bed. I have 2 throw blankets that I bought with me. One of them's like really soft, and then the other one's like waffly. I actually put it in the tumble dryer because it said I could, and it like ruined it, and one of the tassels broke off, and I'm very disappointed. But it's still nice. It's a nice blanket. I like waffly things. As you can tell by the 2 throw pillows I have, I got these ones from, those were from H&M Home. Ow, tinnitus. These were from Futon in York, where I'm living. This one's like a grey kind of colour. You have eyes. I always shove my pyjamas and Sleepy Bear down here. There's a frog over here. This one's Freddy. This one's Freddo, and he's dressed like Captain America because of course he is. And then I actually have fairy lights that go from there, and then they go around my corkboard and then up here, and then they go above there. And they're remote controlled, which is amazing, and they're also waterproof, so if I get flooded I'm fine. And then you can turn them on and off, obviously, and there's also all sorts of different settings, so you can make them twinkle and like glow. You can also have a rave, which is a bit intense. And you can also adjust the brightness. And I got these off Amazon. Next is the little like, oh, fun fact. The beds have underbed storage, so you, oh god, that's so heavy. Did you see that? I hope you saw that. That's underbed storage, but it's kind of like a B-Tech ottoman bed. So whenever I want to get, whenever I want to get underneath the bed, I have to like lift it up and then put like half my body in it to hold it up so I don't trap my fingers. And I definitely live with my back, not my abs, because I don't have abs. But I didn't realise it was there when I first moved in, and I lost my key card at one point, and I was trying to find it, and I realised that whilst I was trying to look behind the back of my bed, I realised we had underbed storage. And I told my I told my flatmates because I was so excited, because I was like, by the way guys, did you realise? And they were like, yeah, we've known for ages. And I was like, well, thanks for telling me. Next is my little thing, bedside table. There we go. Because of the weather and the fact that I didn't leave the house much last year because of COVID, my immune system is dead on the floor. No one's doing CPR, no one's trying to help her, she's just crying in the corner, and I have had like cold after cold. I had a throat infection the other week. I actually did have COVID, but that's a separate issue, and that wasn't recently. Or was it? No, it wasn't. So yeah, because of that, I was like, where was I going with this? Because of that, I have a lot of unglamorous things on my bedside table to help me every night to get through the night sometimes. So I have an impressively large tub of Vaseline. I mean, this is going to last me a lifetime. And I put a Ferrero Rocher sticker on it because it's me. Albus oil, if I've got a bit congested in the day, sprinkle a bit of that on your pillows and you're good, you're sorted. And then this is my favourite moisturiser. It's from the Yorkshire Soap Company. It smells beautiful. It says Yorkshire Lass, so it just kind of reaffirms my culture. I'm laughing at myself. This is very depressing. I have these coasters all over my room. It's a bit grubby, so don't look too closely. But they've got like leaves and stuff. Got this from Urban Outfitters. It's like a decanter thing, and sometimes I fill it with water and then I can just kind of keep topping up my little glass. whatever book I'm reading usually goes on the bottom shelf. Right now I'm reading the second book of the Little Women collection. This is so heavy and I've dropped it like 4 times on the floor, and I know whoever lives underneath me hates me because I usually read at like 10 o'clock at night and then I just like drop it by accident because I like miss the shelf and definitely wake him up and terrify him. Let's pretend I didn't do that. This is my little book torch thing. You like clip it on the page. I had a friend come to stay over and I couldn't sleep that night actually. So I was reading in bed. The worst book I've ever read, by the way. I gave up on it. It was The Virgin Suicides and I hated it. Anyway, separate issue. And I was reading it in bed and I didn't want to wake them up, so I had the little torchlight on it. And they woke up, kind of, not really. And they were like, how can you see the pages? And I was like, I've got a little torch. And they're like, oh. And then I was like, you can go back to sleep if you want. And then they did. A tiny little piece of red tape that was here when I moved in, and it pisses me off every single day of my life because it doesn't go with the theme. Next up, we have... This is so... Okay, to begin with, I have this box. I feel like we got these from Home Bargains or something. They're kind of plushy on the top, and I think they're only made of cardboard and then wrapped up in some sort of fabric. But they double as a seat, and also I keep all my pots and pans in here. So I bake and cook a lot. That's just the kind of gal I am, a good woman if you will. I have my bike caddies. I attach these to the back of my bike. And this is actually a shoebox that needs to go back under my bed, but I'm putting it off so much. The desk itself. So let's begin, shall we? I'm going to turn on this lamp, I think, because it's a little bit less... Aw, my brain just stopped working then. I have another frog here. This one's Frederick. My friend Anna got me this, and I used it as a pencil holder. And then I've got a jewellery box that used to have a mirror in it, but it was from IKEA, so the mirror just fell out. And a little bit of jewellery in there, and earrings in the bottom drawer. You can rob me if you want, but none of that is worth anything. I have this necklace that my friend Darcy made for me ages ago. And by that I mean last year, I think. But she's so... Oh, I love her. She's so creative and stuff, so... yeah, please don't steal that one. But the rest, these rings cost about 2p. So my laptop, I know how it looks. First of all, I put an Apple sticker over the over the HP. What laugh was that? And then I've got a collage of Harry Styles stickers. This was not... Basically, my friend Elise for Secret Santa got me a bunch of Harry Styles stickers. I think as a bit of a gag gift, but I also kind of love them. And I thought, you know what, let's make a collage. I have my keyboard. This keyboard is the best thing ever. It's like a clickety-clackety one, so it makes the noises, and it's all like colourful and so pretty. And then the mouse matches it as well, so there's a little matching mouse there. This side of the desk I have my watches. One of them's broken. It took me too long to figure it out. I kept looking at it and I was like, oh, why isn't it right again? And then I realised that it wasn't working. I worry about myself sometimes. I've got this Pickle Rick mug that my friend gave me, and I keep all my makeup brushes in it. And then I've got all my makeup. So on the far end we've got Forg. My friend gave me him as well for my birthday, and he just kind of dangles there, watches over you. Look at him, so cute. I have my weekly, monthly, yearly planner. I'm a very organised person. My Freshers wristband and my lanyard that actually broke. I'm not very happy about that. I have a lot of hobbies, I have a lot of shit. So I kind of wanted a lot of space and stuff, so I'm glad that I did get quite a lot of storage space. I got lucky in that. Guys, I don't want to brag, but my hair looks kind of nice today. I did this on a whim, and I'm not complaining about it.
Hi. Then I went on to explain every minute detail on my shelf. I can really talk about nothing forever, but we're already at 14 minutes, so these are the main takeaways. Stationery shelf with a human, well, not a human brain, but a model of a human brain. A bunch of notebooks for different writing, diaries, book journals. Another frog themed thing. This is a teacup that I painted. A marble shrine. I'm looking at my shelves right now. My watercolours, a bunch of books that I haven't read yet, and just boring things like cables and a projector and piano books. So there you go, all my hobbies right there for you to do what you will with them. Thank you for your time.
I have this fake flowers that just kind of go along, and I threaded some of the fairy lights into them. And then here's some cornflakes because the box is too big to fit in the kitchen, so I just kind of kept it there. There we go. Next up in the tour is my wardrobe, but it's not very thrilling. So here on the door's a mirror. This is me. Hi. The hell am I on today? On the top shelf I've got a massive box full of, I'm not going to get it down because it weighs quite a bit and I don't want to. It's got like toilet roll, cleaning stuff, laundry stuff, spare bedding, spare towels, face paint, which is a little bit random, don't really match the theme there, but I didn't have anywhere else to put it. So that's the wardrobe. It's actually such a good wardrobe because it's got like the storage on the top and quite a like, it's a big wardrobe, man. She's hefty. And it's in like a good location, so the mirror's here and it's quite like a nice spot for a mirror. By the way, I kind of like my fit today. I look good today and I haven't gone anywhere, so let's just appreciate this. I love this sweater vest, it's so comfy. Yo, welcome to my bathroom. This is the bathroom. So I have a mirror here. I have this light, and you would think because there's a cord here, you would think that turns the light on and off, but it doesn't. You turn the light on and off outside the bathroom, and that I don't think does anything. So great. I have my sink, obviously, soap. That does not lie. The water starts steaming like so quickly, it's horrible. Hand towel, of course, and then head towel and shower cap. And then I got these from IKEA. They're like suction hooks, and you stick it on the wall and then they just kind of stay there. And I usually hang up my bath towel on there, and then I can just grab it when I'm done in the shower. This is the shower. The way that the bathroom works, it's kind of like a wet room. And then a thingy for you, I don't know what those are called. I call them foofs, but I don't think. And I think foof means vagina in some cultures. This is the toilet. It's probably your average toilet. Sometimes it talks to me in the night, but we overlook that. There's a toilet brush down here. There's also a toilet roll over here. So really, you're sorted. Shower curtain that always comes off the hook. When my friend came to visit, I made them put the hook back up, and then immediately another hook came off. So I think it's just meant to be. I keep the shampoo and conditioner because there's not enough space on the shelf, and shaving cream. I have a collection of rubber ducks at home, so I brought one with me to university because I felt like I should. Another mirror, hi, and it's also a cupboard. Bet you didn't see that come in. These are reusable cotton pads, flannel, and then I really want to show you guys this because it's so cute. It says first aid for broken hearts and paper cuts. It's really sweet. I have this little sloth toothbrush holder. This is a toothbrush in case you're not familiar. This is Aquafresh, and the reason why I'm so excited about this is in my family we always get Colgate, and now that I'm at university I can buy my own stuff, and I was immediately like, I want to get Aquafresh, and I don't know why it mattered so much to me, but it tastes nice, and I think that's, not that I eat it, but you know, when it's in your mouth you can taste it. And that's kind of it for the bathroom actually. It's quite a good size. If you shut the door, you know, you've got a good amount of room to work with. Thank you for watching my dorm room tour. How much money am I paying to live here? I think it's £159 a week, which is very steep, but I chose to get an ensuite room. I really wanted that. I have sensitive stomach issues, and my phobia sometimes means that I can like panic in the night that I'm going to be sick, and it's just a lot of faff. So for me, even though it's a little bit more pricey, I wanted an ensuite, and I don't really regret getting one. So there's that, but this isn't like the average room kind of, because not all rooms are ensuite, and so I am paying more for that. So if you are thinking of coming to this university, please don't think that that's like the baseline price kind of. I have friends who are also in Halifax that have got really nice accommodation and stuff. They share with a few more people than I do, but they've still got really nice rooms and everything, and it is a good place to live. Like, they do take care of you. If there's anything broken or not working, they'll like come and fix it, like it's fine. I'm quite happy with how I got my room though. When I was working, I spent money on getting like nice decorations and stuff because I wanted it to be somewhere cozy where I like spending a lot of time. I'm a bit of a homebody and a lot of my hobbies involve spending time in my room, kind of like writing and painting and everything like that is quite a inside thing. Thank you for watching this video. I don't know why you did in all honesty, but I do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos by me, do subscribe or just scroll through. Yeah. Thank you, bye bye. Sunshine on my face, let's play with it all day at a fun time.